What is good, wishers? Welcome back. I am your host, Morgan Ashley, and this is Indie Tuesdays. To those of you who are new to the show, let me give you a quick run through what we do here. Every Tuesday, I appear on your screens and I share with you an up-and-coming indie artist. And today I have with me a singer, songwriter, dancer, artist, Honoré.
Yo.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you. Your energy is so cool. It's a very positive and bright energy.
That's right.
That's dope.
That's what we do.
So let's get into it with your questions and answers. So, Honoré, I want to know, how did that name come about?
Actually, Honoré is like my last name.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, my first name's Anthony, but my last name's Honoré because it's my dad's name.
Okay.
It's New Orleans, so.
Okay.
The Creole, the black and white.
Nice.
And then on the mom's side, that's where the Filipino
comes in.
Yeah.
That's a lot of good food in the family.
That's true. So when I was like trying to, thinking about being in the music business, they're like, yo, Honoré is like a dope name.
Yeah.
You should just do that, bro.
It sounds like a straight, like very big up and coming artist.
Absolutely.
Like,
it's a
big
statement.
name. Yeah, it's definitely a statement.
Definitely. Yeah, so Honoré.
Nice. Yeah. Okay, so it's original. Okay.
Oh, most
it's not made up. It's original, people.
Honoré is here. Yes.
So you have Honoré as this big name. So I want to know, you have big music to follow it, and with this sound, because I've been able to hear your sound, but to those who are just trying to hear you out for the first time, how would you describe your vibe?
Oh, my vibe is definitely RnB. Mm-hmm. It's like that classic 90s and early 2000s R&B.
Okay.
The good R&B, in my opinion. And I'm a 90s kid, so I grew up in that era. So it's like you create this music that you love.
Right. That speaks to you.
So that's my vibe. So if you love R&B music and that vibe, Honoré is definitely one to check out.
Sick.
Yes.
Well, I had the chance to watch and perform last month at the Main Fest.
Oh yeah.
And it's definitely R&B, but it's R&B mixed with pop, mixed with hip hop. It's a lot. It's a big fusion altogether. Mm-hmm. And your performance is great. Your stage presence is amazing.
Thank you.
The music that you performed was your original.
Yes, I write and produce all of my music.
I want to know how do you go about that process? Do you go through personal experiences, or do you vibe off of your friends, family, or what you just witnessed? How do you go about writing and creating the music?
Yeah, it's life in real time. So I create things that I talk about. I'm thinking about a song right now.
Nice.
But yeah, it's real life. It's authentic. And so yeah, that's just what I do. I just go into the studio and make it happen.
And you dance as well.
Yes.
That's a lot of stamina that you have to work on.
Well,
especially.
yeah. I'm a vegan, so you got that plant-based power.
Oh, snap. Oh, okay. So wait, I have to know about this then. How do you work in, are you a big cook at home? Do you like making vegan Filipino dishes? How does that work? Random question. That just came to mind. I'm sorry.
No, it's all good. Well, thank God for air fryers.
Yes.
And there's a lot of great plant-based dishes. Especially in our community, in the Filipino community, it's not very common to be Filipino. They're like, what's up with the adobo? And all that stuff. But it's been part of my journey for quite some time. When I was 6 years old, I found out that I was allergic to seafood.
Oh, wow.
So my dad was like, why don't you go peel the shrimp for the gumbo? I'm peeling shrimp, and then I started swelling my throat.
Breaking out hives and everything.
I couldn't breathe. All my sisters were laughing at me.
Oh, snap.
So then, from then I knew I wasn't I couldn't eat meat. I was very picky.
Okay.
My Lola would try to make me eat chupao and all this stuff. I just didn't like it. I was very awkward and different. So peanut butter and jelly and mac and cheese was pretty much my diet.
Your safe bet.
Right. So I was a vegetarian majorly as a kid. And then 6 years ago, I just made the dive into being a vegan, and I love it.
Well, I'm excited to hear more about the vegan dishes after this, because now I'm curious. But getting back into the music,
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
you already have 2 projects out,
Yes.
correct? And you have one coming up.
Yes. Well, I have the new album. The new album is called Purple.
Okay.
And I'm really excited about it. It's an album written, self-produced by me.
Nice.
And it was a challenge to do it, and I love it. Like, let's go, And the trials of love and heartbreak,
Okay.
At life after COVID.
Yes.
That's the culmination of what Purple. It's called Purple.
Okay.
So purple's my favorite color, and so we just released that. So that's the current album that we really want to promote. This summer, Purple's going to be the single of the summer. I'm already manifesting it. We're shooting the music video, and then in a few weeks.
You beat me to the second question. I say, are there any music videos involved with
Absolutely.
Purple?
Got to have a cool visual and quality
Yes.
shot, that is. And I'm just really excited about it. I'm excited about life and spreading the Purple love to
Yes.
the world and to our community.
I like that. Also,
Yes.
I correlate Purple to royalty as well.
Yes, exactly. Prince, I'm a student of Prince.
I was going to say Prince also came up
Rogers
too.
Nelson, he's my #1 musical inspiration.
Nice.
I thought he was like my brother because he was light-skinned, curly hair like us,
Yeah.
And just learning about his journey, how he wrote and produced everything, how he owned his image, how he just controlled everything from top to bottom.
Yeah,
He's so incredible and dope.
He's big on that.
To me, he's like the real GOAT of all music. But so I want to follow in his footsteps.
And that's what this next project
Absolutely.
is all you produced.
Yes.
Songwriting.
Yeah. Not to say I'm not
Harmonies.
opposed to collaborating.
No, of course. But it's hard nowadays to hear that because we have so many vessels out there that we can use to be a part of that. So
Absolutely.
it's kind of hard to come across an artist that wants to do it all too.
Yeah. Well, we have her.
That's true. That is
Mars,
true, and
so-
she's inspired. She's inspired by
Bingo.
Yeah.
Bruno Mars. It's the same way. So we're all in that mixed tribe, going forward and striving for greatness, striving for originality. I love the covers.
Yes.
But for Honoré or Honoreezy, it's about the original music. It's the most important.
Now, does that also correlate into music videos too? Are you like director?
Yeah, I'm very hands-on with everything. I feel like in this business, you have to.
Right.
If you don't take yourself seriously, why are you going to ask other people out there to take you seriously?
Yes.
So putting your own money into it,
Yes.
your own hard work, blood and sweat and tears, and you perform it in front of whether it's 10 people or 10,000, it's still the same energy.
Nice.
Yes.
I love that.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to get back into more questions,
Yes.
but we're going to go straight to our sponsor real quick. Because speaking about doing your own thing and owning your own stuff, I do want to give a shout out to our sponsor, Honoré Records. We've covered some great up-and-coming independent artists here on Indie Tuesdays. And if you are someone who aspires to be one of them and is looking for a record company that believes in talent, then check out today's sponsor, Honoré Records, where artists' visions are turned into music through their experience in music production. Honoré believes that music expresses that which cannot be said, because when words fail, music speaks. Make sure to check out their website at solo.2/autumnrainrecords.com.
Ooh. Nicely said.
So you have a music video coming out this summer.
Yes.
I'm very excited for that. Do you have any future performances coming out later on, summer and forward on?
Oh, absolutely. The schedule is booked. I'm pretty booked until next year, actually. I've been blessed.
Yes.
It's been great. All the different
That's
projects.
what we love to hear as artists.
Yeah. We just got back from Vegas last week. That was great. So it's just been a really great grind of putting your heart out there. I just had my first headlining concert here in LA called the Purple Experience. In April. It was great. So it was me. It was a lot of mainstream acts.
Did you sell any of the merch? I see this merch on.
Yeah, we definitely sold some Honoreezy merch. I had the band Magic. I don't know if you know that song Rude a couple years ago.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
snap.
They were part of my special guests, and we just did it. And it was great. It was whoa, such a celebration of the music.
That's tough. I love that. Tough in a good way. That's
Most
dope.
def, yeah.
If you had any advice to give to fellow artists out there who are just feeling like they're just stuck in the mud, they just feel like I'm trying my best, but I just feel like I keep getting kicked down. What is your best advice to give them?
Well, the cliche is don't give up. I would switch it up. I would say embrace the haters. Because like when you have haters, that means you're doing something.
True.
Not to bring the hate towards
No.
you, but embrace the adversities of life. Embrace the challenges and expect the challenges. It doesn't matter how talented you are, how much of a six-pack you are, or how fine you are. You know, that has nothing to do with it. It's believing in yourself. It's believing in your craft and knowing what your niche is. That's the thing. Because there's a gazillion R&B dudes out there. There's a gazillion hers and SZAs, right?
Right.
But what makes you different? So you have to once you find out what that niche is, build from there. Water that seed. That'll be my thing. And whether it's family or your friends, if they support you, you're blessed. But if they don't let that stop you.
Nice.
Let that just ignite some type of fire and say, you know what, I'm gonna do this for me. And that's what I did. I didn't have, a whole lot of support. And thank God now.
It's growing. You've been growing since then.
I've been grinding so hard, and people are starting to notice me a little bit more. And then, when I plan to go back to the Philippines, I want them to like, yo, Honoré.
Yeah. And it's not going to be easy, but it's worth it.
It's always worth it if that's what you really want to do.
Nice.
Yeah.
So if people want to know more about you and your journey and pick up more of your music, what is the best social media, or what's the best place to find you and follow you?
Yes, IG, obviously. Instagram, so you can go to Honoré Music, HONORE Music. That's my Instagram. You can go to my official website too, honoremusic.com. All the music, the downloads are there. If you have, Spotify, Apple, all that good stuff. The album Purple is out. It's all streaming, and it's just a really good celebration of music. If you're into like original R&B music, that's good, and that's from the heart, from a dude from LA that's half Filipino, black and white. If that's what you like, you may enjoy it. So check it out.
Check it out.
Yeah.
Make sure to follow Honoré on Instagram, and don't forget to visit his website, honoremusic.com. Thank you again for being my Indie Tuesday Artist of the Day.
Thank you.
I look forward to future interviews to connect back and catch up.
Most definitely.
But until then, wishers, I'll see you next Tuesday. But wishers, keep on wishing.